Considerable attention focused tonight on Karim Benzema. Top scorer in the Champions League. Can he add to his total tonight? We'll find out soon as we're just minutes away from kickoff. It's live. And a very good evening to you on what is a soggy night here at the Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary as always is Lee Dixon. And Real Madrid are sitting in the box seat going into the second leg of this UEFA Champions League tie. It's Real Madrid facing Galatasaray.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Real Madrid probably deserved the lead after that first leg. I thought the tempo of the game they set, I thought they were brilliant in midfield. But overall, they can't afford to switch off. Still very, very tight.
Starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Nacho Fernandez in central defence. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Well, Lee Dixon, there's no getting away from the fact that Real Madrid are Champions League royalty.
Absolutely, Derek. There's certain clubs around the world, Barcelona, Manchester United, teams like that with huge histories, and Real Madrid are right up there. They've won everything.
The opposition starting 11. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
And now this Champions League round of 16's second leg is underway. Marcelo. Nacho Fernandez. The ball with Luka Modric. Passing like that, part of Luka Modric's game. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Can they slot it home? And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
It's Mariano with it. Well, a strong case, Lee, can be made for Marco Asensio as a potential match winner here.
Well,
now, will they do it from here? A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal. They certainly have done. Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, you just feel it might be getting away from them. 3-0 on aggregate. Feguli. Gomes now. He's taken on his opponent here. Marco Asensio. Benzema. Rodriguez. Nagatomo. Gary Mendes Rodriguez. Here is Yuto Nagatomo. Gomes. Ball lost. Here's Fernando. Gomes now. Rodriguez. Wonderful block. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Now Casemiro. Ahmed Chalik. Mariano. Let's see what he has in store for them. And given away. Nacho Fernandez. Ahmed Chalik. Maicon now. Gomes now. Here's Fernando. Karim Benzema. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Karim Benzema. Promising looking ball. Karim Benzema. Well, body in the way. Keeper didn't quite do enough. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Benzema. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Giergi has it. Gomes now. Here's Carvajal. Real Madrid have given it away. Running with the ball confidently. Does read the game so well, Nacho Fernandez. And threading it forward. Maicon. Torga Giergi. Bafetimbi Gomes. Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
Marco Asensio. Dispossessed, Marco Asensio. Just wanted to get it out of there. Now, can he make this move count? And not afraid to have a go from long range. Goalkeepers have to be mindful that long shots like that can come in.
Yeah, I always look at goalies and say, do your job, keep the ball out the net. Good job he didn't let that one in.
Good tackle. Nagatomo. Gary Mendes Rodriguez. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Well, he's setting the table for his team. Is he going to punish them here? Toni Kroos. It's an accurate pass from Kroos. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. An incisive pass. It could be the big moment for him. Expert piece of finishing from Benzema.
Well, when we see this again, it is a wonderful effort, solo effort. Got to question the defenders. They just back off him, and he takes full advantage.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Well, it's turned into a runaway on aggregate. 4-0. Tolga Giergi. Bafetimbi Gomis. They're showing a real commitment to passing the ball forward, but now let's see what comes next. He's managed to get in behind, manoeuvring his way forward. Can they slot it home? Luka Modric at the ready. No-nonsense clearance. And that's easy peasy for the keeper.
Well, goalkeepers live a charmed life at times, but that was...
Exquisite pass from Casemiro. Almost his second goal of this match, but the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Well, great read there to intercept. Marco Asensio. Casemiro. Karim Benzema. And the effort by Benzema! Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
It's Mariano with it. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Benzema. Casemiro. And it might be. It's in the net thanks to Karim Benzema.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Difficult to land punches when there's this sort of gulf in quality. 5-0 the aggregate score. The ball with Chalik. Tolga Giergi. Here's Belhenda. Bafetimbi Gomis. Rodriguez. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Casemiro. Carrying a genuine threat here. Keeper did his job to begin with. Clearing the lines, and so it will be a corner now. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And he's fired over the corner. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Now Casemiro. Real Madrid moving the ball with purpose. What can they do from this position? Splendid save from the keeper. Danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
And a deep corner into the centre of the area. My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had it not to be in terms of the finish. Torga. They've given it away. So plenty of forward momentum from Ray. And it's there for Gareth Bale. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Nagatomo. Giergi has it. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And the referee has given them a corner. The corner from Modric. Staunch rearguard action. And scope for the cross. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Mariano. That pass having been made, it's one for Benzema to contemplate. Luka Modric. Clattered away. Oh, can he make this move count? And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Fine cross into the middle. It's still alive. And a no-nonsense clearance. And the pass from Gareth Bale intercepted. Beautifully timed. Here's Fernando. Bafetimbi Gomis. Feguli. Gomis now. Now, what opportunity not. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Benzema seducing with his passing. Now, will they do it from here? Well, sometimes for a goalkeeper, it's not about the spectacular, it's about the routine.
Absolutely. Concentration. Concentration. It's all between the ears.
Karim Benzema. And slipped through by Karim Benzema. On his own with only the keeper to beat, and still he's missed it.
Well, he had one thought, power. He should have thought composure.
That's Mariano with it. The referee's whistle, full time it is. And Real Madrid are the side who move on.
Well, you do have to say, Derek, there'll be sterner tests to follow, but I really like watching this team. They've progressed to the next round, fully deserved. What awaits them in the next round, we wait and see, but I'm excited about their future.
A positive night's work for Karim Benzema. Your thoughts, Lee?
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.